Hi, welcome to another episode of Australian Visa Updates effective from 1st July 2023. This is brought to you by Basu Consultants, a pioneering advisory company helped thousands of candidates to secure their visa. For the past few days, we're getting a number of calls, not only from the candidates who wants to apply for Australia, but also people who are currently working under 482 subclass work permit visa to find out whether there is going to be a change in terms of salary, what they're getting at the moment. Also, is there any PR pathway changes? So in this video, we're going to see that on every point which is impact the visa conditions and the salary. One of the major significant changes which we can point out is about the increase of the immigration threshold for skilled migration visas. As you are aware, this currently is about 160,000 positions a year will increase to 195,000, which means a significant improvement of 35,000 positions per annum. So that means more people can apply for Australian migration under the skilled migration program. I would say one of the bad news in this change is especially the visa application fee changes, because the fee has been increased from 10% to 40%, depends on the subclass and category you apply for. So if you are having any specific questions, I would recommend that you be in touch with us so that we can tell you and what is the exact changes on visa application fee, and we're very happy to write back to you on this. And there is some good news also. One of the major change I would say is the reduction of the entry requirement for 482 subclass visa. That used to be 3 years experience is mandatory for anybody who wants to apply for the subclass, but now that has been reduced to 2 years so that many more people can be eligible to apply for this visa. And now there's one list which is the TSS list, where people who are coming under the even in the short-term list are eligible to apply for a PR. So this particular news will make so many people who thought they are not eligible for PR, now they're coming under the eligibility criteria, which is a great news indeed. The most number of inquiries which we have received in the past few days is about the TSMI, which is called the Temporary Skill Migration Income Threshold. As you are aware, the threshold has been increased, the salary structure from $53,900 to $70,000, which is a huge, almost close to 25% jump. And this has been initiated by the government to meet the increased living expenses because of the increase on the rental cost in Australia in the past few months. This will be a big boost for people who think that the income which they're getting in Australia is not meeting out their requirements. The most number of inquiries we've been receiving for the past few days is people who are currently working under the 482 subclass visa in Australia, asking their 53,900 current salary, will it be increased to 70,000 from 1st of July? But unfortunately, that's not the case. What the new rule is saying is, if you are applying for a visa fresh as well as the nomination, then you are eligible for the new threshold of $70,000. If you're currently under the 53,900, your current salary will remain the same till your visa expires or the nomination expires. Remember, the $70,000 also will attract an additional of 11% superannuation on top of this, will take your salary close to $78,000, which is a great salary for somebody to start a career in Australia. But I feel it also has some downside of it. What could be that? One, many employers feel there's a high salary they need to pay, they may stop hire from people from abroad. Not just in every sector, but sectors like hospitality will definitely feel the pinch. They may look for resources within the country. But the engineering and automotive sectors, they're already paying a good salary which is close or even above the $70,000, will not make another impact. But another major factor which I could see is, when somebody is paying $70,000 plus superannuation, there will be a pressure for the employer to deliver as per the requirement. So that means the workforce in Australia coming from abroad under 482 will have to equip themselves to be a top-notch professional and a tradesman to deliver 100%, and that's a requirement going to be in the industry as a benchmark. Since this rule is out only for the last 2 days, it may take few more days or weeks to know exactly how this new rule will impact your application. Follow us with our other social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn.